Hey, what's up, guys? This is Armin again here, and here is also coffee time. Here is coffee time, and today is Sunday, I think, if I'm not wrong, 10/9/2023. Let's go further with solidity. Next part, I wanna introduce you function. What is actually function in programming languages? Okay, what is function? Let's see what we get if I'm type here. So what's function in programming language? What we get in computer programming, a function or a subroutine is a sequence of program instruction. A sequence of program instructions. Okay, let me here translate it. It say, you wanna say, okay, I wanna go from the point A to the B. There are several ways to do that. How you wanna declare that, and how you wanna start something to the end, just start, finish job, execute, and then just dispose. This is just what function meaning, okay, in other language, in just simple word, that performs a specific task, and voila. It doesn't matter which programming language you are. And now let me show you a function in reality and see what is function. I have here a C# program, which is just nothing here special. The thing what I've got here is this. I have here a function, and now this is now a static, but now this is a function. Private. That is private function. That is a static one. And now I'm going to filter this. We'll talk about this later. Okay, I have here a function. A function has just a fixed structure. What's that? Okay, int. I'm saying here this is a function, integer. It wants to say this is the return type of this function. Let's say if you call this function, it's gonna return you an integer, 1, 2, 3, a number, decimal, because in the function, say here we have here parameters, just method parameters, which is going to declare this. Say this function accept 2 integer, okay, and later you say okay, it's going very simple, return x plus y, that is integer. And now let me come here. I say here, now when I want to call a function, for example, in any computer languages, I say here the function has a name, son of 2. Okay, this is return type, this is name, this is access modifier, and voila, this is also return. And now I want to say okay, how I'm using it, how I call a function. Okay, this is a structure here which is going to execute some task, and that is just sum of 2 numbers. Okay, and now look, come here, for example, we learned about variables. If I say here var x is name, just x is name, and now I want to call this function because I know there is a function like this. I say that function, but look at this. When I call that function, when I wanna use that function, it say there is no argument given required parameter x and y, because it say you need to pass 2 numbers. I say okay, 67 number 1 and 60, for example, 2 number the next one. Okay, and now let's execute it. In fact, what happened here, 69. In fact, when program runs, here is main method, which is entry point of program. It say okay, I'm going to call a function, a instruction, let me say instruction, okay, and then I'm going to to print that variable which is here. This is a function. Okay, and now this is basic one because access modifier private. I'm not going to open it right now. This is the whole global thing behind the function, and also it doesn't matter where you are. Function wanna execute something, a task. Okay, let me come here, and now let's go back to for example in Java they say method, in Python say function. That's the same. Method is also same as function. Okay, now let me go to reality and say here, let's find a smart contract here. For example, I don't know, tether. Tether. I mean tether. Let's come here. I say here again we are going to check the contract. We wanna see in reality functions in solidity. In solidity pick the T. In solidity pick the T. Just I'm going to paste it here, and I need a contract. Here we have $500,000 in this contract, and if I'm coming here and let's say open it in Remix. Okay, library, save, math, nothing. Okay, function. You see we have a function. The name of that function is mol. Okay, we have a function. We have function, the name of function, parameter which accepted by this function, and it say this is internal, and these are our access modifier. This is a little bit, and it say return. At the end, it's return this. In other function which we saw here, it say here, when I say here integer, here I declare this method wanna return just an integer. And now in solidity, here I say this returns uint 256, and also that's a type of number. Okay, this is just the same. If you say this return, for example, just change some things, okay, but structure is the same here, exact the same. Let's go further. Add, this is mathematical things here. For example, we have here just state variable, function ownable, constructor, function ownable. Just you know the rule. If it's just change as constructor, that's also this. Other function, we have a function transfer ownership. It accepts address as new owner, and that is a public access modifier, and only owner. What is only owner here? We see here modifier. I'm talking about modifier later, but this is function. We have function. We have function. It's a total supply, and say that is public constant return. You say we have a function here. It's return something that is just fixed, and the type of is unsigned integer. Let's go further. You see these are functions. Function, modifier, never mind. Function. You see this is reality. Function here, when you call this function, it starts to executing something from A to Z, I mean to end. When it's done, that's done. And function. What is function? Okay, this is the meaning of function, and have a nice day. See you in the next one.